Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode we finished taking back the county in our domain that we granted to our new vassal King of Castile, so he has moved his capital over here. He's not very happy with me, understandably, I suppose. We should get our education contract back with him. We should educate him ourselves. I think we're actually educating 2 family members right now, so our brother's actually 15, so we'll wait until he comes of age before we start educating our vassal king again. It might not come to anything because he might die as his predecessor did, since he's a child king with vassals that don't really like him. But we may as well try to get the opinion bonus with him if we can. Speaking of counties in our domain, this one over here that we long ago granted to the claimant to Carinthia, whose claim we pressed, we might be able to get it back a little bit easier now since we can... it's no longer his capital, so we can actually retract the vassalage of this person and get it at least somewhat more under our control, if not directly. Yeah, we can do this. It's going to annoy the King of Carinthia, or the Dux, I guess, himself, but he might not even accept, actually. Well, I suppose we can afford to fight him right now if we absolutely have to. We have improved opinion with him, so he should still be happy enough. I think we'll do that. We are already at our domain limit, so we couldn't hold this county ourselves anyway, but we may as well get the count directly under us if we can. Let's see what he says. We have truces right now with the major characters that we want to declare war on to take more land in Iberia and North Africa here, Portugal and Leon and the Nafacids, so we might as well try to probably kill one of these people to shorten our truce. Who do we have the longest truce with? That's 1295, 96, and 97 in the case of Portugal. I did look between episodes, by the way, to see if there were any claimants to any of these kingdom titles, but we unfortunately don't have any strong claimants available. And we can't press weak claims right now since there are male characters in charge. So we'll try to kill Portugal if we can. Looks like we have a decent chance. We'll see who gets involved there. Okay, so we are fighting Carinthia. That's unfortunate, but we shouldn't have too much trouble with him. Fortunately, I do still have an army raised over here, which I can use to siege this county at least. It's our war goal, so that'll give us the most war score. So he has quite a few armies here. We will probably just raise... we have Sicily raised already. We'll raise you and Latium here. And where is the closest county from here? Alright, so that's about 17,000. Let's get you guys together over here, and we'll also raise another, I don't know, 10, 20,000 from this general area. If we can find where to raise them. What is this, 19? That should be good enough. We'll get them started up in this direction. Here and there. We also have an army, I think, down here that we're sending to go and fight the Bektashi Order as part of the jihad that we're helping out our friends in the Mongol Empire with. Oh, it looks like they've just loaded onto boats there, so maybe we won't do that. We do have a hostile holding in here that we can siege, though, so why don't we just land there? Oh, while I'm over here, I wonder if the Canaries are part of this tier of the Imperial Reconquest. Once we're at peace and we don't have any raised army levies, we'll see if we have that CB on them. Actually, maybe we can check out our CBs this way. Holy War or make tributary? Probably not, then. Okay, well, we'll check later to make sure. So let's keep an eye on what Carinthia is up to. My son is mastering the art of swordsmanship. Good news. Alright, we have our army in place here. I'm assuming that we won't be able to assault this. We're actually pretty close there. Maybe we can raise some of our domain troops and make that happen. Or, no, we have them raised already. Or some of them. We'll get a few more in there. Hopefully between an assault there and maybe a few decent-sized battles, we'll get our 100%. Looks like this army is headed down in this direction, so we'd like to fight this 4,500 before that gets here and merges up with it. We'll get our best people in charge. Unfortunately, they're in the mountains, which will slow down the battle a bit, but we should be able to get it done before the reinforcements get here. They're pretty far away. The jihad is up to 90%, so this is unlikely to be relevant. I guess we have troops raised anyway, though, so it's not going to speed anything up too much if we just leave them there. We had another son born in the purple. He is quick. Okay. We've actually missed this army, but we're between them and their reinforcements now, which is good. They're still in the mountains. War never changes. Doesn't God save us all? You can say our cause is true, or that humans are bastards and maybe become cynical. We'll just gain the piety, I think. Not that we particularly need it, but that's okay. You are claiming that our Duke of Genoa is attempting to promote vile heresies. I don't think that's likely. A holy warrior like him? We'll keep it to ourselves. Oh, we lost a siege up there apparently, okay. But we won this battle. And we won a siege down there, which apparently was not worth much war score. Alright, so we'll head up here, and there's another 5,000 here, which makes this kind of a dangerous prospect with our 17k. Maybe we'll use some boats to transport these troops over. And speed things up a bit. Not quite enough there. Our ecumenical patriarch has been slandering us. I don't think he has, probably. Or if so, we don't care about it. Alright, so we can't quite fit all of these on here. We'll take 14,000. Let's see, if we land them here, you guys are continuing through to the next county, that should be fine. Got another 2,500 on the way. Alright, so this 10%, is this just from... mostly from the holding they took, and also they're getting very swift ticking war score in their favour. But we are in the process of sieging one of their holdings over here, so that should go away pretty soon. This county is marshland. I'm assuming we'll be crossing a river going into there from basically anywhere, so that's fine, we'll just allow that. We have the numbers advantage here. Right, there's another siege there. I think we'll just bring this army home and disband it, having discharged our obligations to our allies in the Mongol Empire. Oh, it looks like they're actually coming into me. Well, that's fine. We'll get our reinforcements in. Our sister came of age, and also our brother, which is the one we were educating ourselves, I think. He became an indulgent wastrel. That is a good point. We should have transferred him to somebody else to get a better education trait. But I suppose it's not a big deal. So that means that we can find our young vassal king here, and hopefully he'll agree to be educated by us. If we can choose ourselves. Maybe we have to wait a second since we only just lost one of our existing wards. It hasn't properly updated yet. No? Oh, I guess we're still educating him, even though he's of age. Okay, we probably just have to wait for it to update. Maybe at the end of the month. There we go, okay. No, okay. Not too surprising, I suppose, since he doesn't like us. Wonder what we can do to improve his opinion. Probably go back in time and not declare war on him, if I had to guess, but maybe give him an honorary title. It will help a little bit, and we should probably actually send our Chancellor over there to smooth things over. Okay, we won our battle. It was worth a lot of war score. Only gets us to 72%, probably thanks in large part to the ticking war score against us. We'll send some of our troops here to pursue. Can we actually assault this? At this point we could, but it doesn't really seem worth it at this point. Although, no, it would probably get us immediate victory. Let's do it. We'll take prisoners, and it didn't actually get us immediate victory. It only got us to 88%. So I guess we're going to have to take back this occupation up here, which we can do extremely quickly. Okay, there we go. We'll enforce our demands. And that means that we can retract the vassalage of this guy immediately. I guess we can just leave him in prison. Nobody will object. The Duke will be unhappy. But we don't have any reason to care about his opinion. Okay, we'll disband these. You can come home. You are retinue, so obviously you aren't going to be disbanded. Let's check out our plot against Portugal. We're actually over 100% already. See if there's anyone else who is interested. Definitely not enough to get us above 200, so we'll leave it as is for the moment. Okay, he accepts our decision. Imagine the trouble you could have saved if you just agreed in the first place. So we don't, I think, have the justification to revoke his title. So maybe if we feel like we have 20 opinion to spend. At some point we can do it. I mean, we could probably afford to do it. We don't have factions. But it seems like there might be a better use of that. And also we don't have the domain size for it right now anyway. Though we could easily get the domain size. We did lower our centralization a while ago to get some more vassal limit, but we don't really have any need of that anymore. Though we're getting up there again, we're up to 62. I'll just leave things as they are for the moment. Maybe he'll do something traitorous and give us cause to revoke that without incurring the wrath of our vassals. Alright, so I think we have all of our troops disbanded. We can see what CVs we have against these people. Yeah, just the Tributary and Holy Wars, okay. So they aren't part of our current tier. Oh, we're back to tier 1 because we apparently lost control of something. Nixar. Well, let's go about taking that back if we can find it. Over here. This is part of Georgia? Alright, I guess that was some kind of inheritance thing. Ooh. Georgia have converted to the monophysite religion. Well, that would certainly give us cause to declare war on them. But we do have Imperial Reconquest as well, which we'll probably just do. And I guess we'll do this right now. I don't know if we can... We definitely could declare some more wars in this area to sort of make better use of our resources here. Maybe a holy war to take some land from you. You take this county. Yeah, I think we'll just take this one county to fill in this little gap in our territory here. We could end up fighting other rulers of his religion in this area, but I think we can handle it. We'll get some nearby troops into this county to start sieging immediately. And we'll get Jerusalem from here. 27,000 here. Should be enough for now, we'll see. If we end up fighting the Barakads, we'll have to, of course, commit more troops. You are the same religion, right? Yes. Last year, you ordered the execution of a man who supposedly committed a number of heinous crimes. New developments reveal that he was in fact innocent. Though the real criminal has been caught, the commoners are enraged, as this man was well known throughout the land for his good deeds. Okay, so we made a mistake apparently, so the peasants are going to be angry for 2.5 years, which is going to be kind of a problem. We're going to have a lot of peasant revolts. Okay, we'll set him free. We have some raiders down here in Jerusalem. But it looks like the king is mobilizing his troops to take care of them. Alright, we have 9,000 over here. Georgia, I think, has more troops than that. He's got 16,000, so let's go a little further afield here to raise some more levies and reinforce them. Did we get you already? We didn't. He's got about 16k as well. Alright, Armenia has been called in, but it looks like Armenia has a bit of a revolt problem right now. 2 revolts, I think. Alright, Italy is de jure part of our empire now. Okay. That's good. Well, we're just about out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here and continue fighting our wars in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.